Hello and welcome to the daily reading for Friday, September 7th, 2018. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for joining me today. I am the good, the bad, and the tarot. And for your reading, I'm going to be pulling a few different cards here, same format as the last few times. One card for the overall theme and challenge of the day. I'll be using the Arcane Tarot, which is a prototype deck by James R. Blandford, first edition deck. Well, it's also only major arcanas in this deck, so we'll be pulling one card from this deck, the Sharman-Caselli Tarot deck, 3 cards from this deck for your messaging, and then we'll be integrating a guidance message from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead and get started with your daily reading for all signs. What is the overall theme or challenge for Friday, September 7th, 2018 for all signs, Spirit? Please give me one card for the overall theme or challenge for Friday, September 7th, 2018. What do they need to know? What is the overall theme or challenge for the day? Please, Friday, September 7th, 2018. We have the Sun, what are the most important messages and energies you'd like to share with the collective for Friday, September 7th, 2018 for all signs? Friday, September 7th, 2018. What are the messages and energies, Spirit? Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, Temperance in reverse. Okay, we're going to look at a guidance message now from the Romance Angels, and then we'll talk about the cards on the table in just a minute. If you want to fast forward, there's a link, or there's a timestamp below, not in the description, in the actual comments area. I'll timestamp the actual start of the reading, so you don't have to watch me shuffle if you don't want to. What is the guidance message for Friday, September 7th, 2018 for all signs, please? What is your guidance for all signs? Friday, September 7th, please, 2018. We have Express Your Love from the Romance Angels. All right, in the next room, we're going to talk about these cards. Yeah, so I pulled the Sun from the Arcane Tarot as the overall theme or challenge of this reading. We also have from the Minor Arcana 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Temperance in reverse. So fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius may be of importance. I'm definitely picking up Leo, and I'm definitely picking up Aries. And I am picking up Sag as well, so yeah. And then we have the Express Your Love card. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So what does this mean? What is this saying? Well, as the overall theme or challenge of the reading, the Sun here does represent clarity, happiness. It can represent great happiness being felt psychologically, seeing things as they really are. It also represents our inner child. And also, it can also represent very good weather, just having good weather in general. But I'm seeing this as definitely clarity, receiving clarity. That could be a challenge in a specific situation here. I'm definitely picking up someone here is very frustrated. They have a lot of burdens. There's a lot of things weighing on their mind. They have a lot of duties, obligations, and responsibilities that they hate to fulfill, but that they're going to do it anyway because they want to be successful. I see, actually, I feel like I'm reading for just one person, not one person like in general, but I'm seeing only one person here represented now. And the reason I say that is because I look at their clothing, what they're doing. I'm seeing someone here who may be moving. They could be moving house. They may have to move from one location to the next. This is someone who maybe has a lot going on in the beginning part of their day. Maybe they have to drop the kids off, do this, that, and the other thing. This could be someone that is definitely carrying has a heavy workload, has a lot of to-do list, has a long to-do list, right? And with the Seven of Wands here, we see challenges, definitely facing challenges, definitely a lot of adversity, someone that has to stand up for themselves a lot. They're defending themselves against maybe their competition, maybe they have people pointing fingers at them. This is just a lot of obstacles getting in our way, and as you can see, we are in a desert landscape. It's very fiery and hot. It can be very hot where you are. I'm getting pulled to Arizona, the desert. I'm getting pulled to like the Southwest. Obviously, this could be potentially in hotter, very hot climates, etc. I'm also seeing California here. So this is someone who's just up against they have a lot of adversity. And with Temperance in reverse here, there's a need for moderation. There's a need for balance, which I feel is lacking. I feel it's lacking. This can be someone who is of two extremes. Maybe they work really, really hard, but other areas of their life are suffering. Okay, so there's definitely a need on this day to find balance. You know, maybe that's taking time for lunch, taking time to eat, taking time to, chew your food, in between doing all this heavy lifting and in between all of these responsibilities. Because I'm seeing someone here who's exerting a lot of energy. They're putting out a lot of energy. They're being forced to kind of stand up for themselves and defend themselves. It also can be, it's very hot where you are, so make sure that you take time to drink water and replenish your fluids. But with Temperance here, this can be also someone who's very easily upset. There's a need for patience. There's a need to not fly off the handle here. Often with Temperance in reverse, this can be kind of a warning that if you don't slow down, if you don't pace yourself, if you don't do things in moderation, you could burn out very fast. Because I'm seeing that someone here could be losing their temper or be getting very frustrated very fast. And I'm seeing also that this person or this energy is taking on a lot of responsibilities. Is it possible? Can you delegate some of these responsibilities? Can you delegate? Can you be in a position where you actually trust someone else to help you? Ask for help. And then for the guidance message here, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So often when I get this card, there is a sense that we have pent up emotions that we're not expressing. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be that it's that we're feeling love for someone. It could be anything. It can be that we're feeling frustrated, we're feeling burdened, we're feeling overwhelmed, we feel like exploding. So there's a need to communicate clearly here, to delegate, to ask for help where it's needed, not to feel like we have to do this all on our own. And in a romantic sense, although I'm not really picking up romantic vibes right now, not with this reading, it could be that for someone here who's in a relationship and they feel like they toil, they work hard, they're carrying a burden, They're always feeling like they have to defend themselves. They always feel like they're about to fly off the handle. Is there a more constructive way? Can you express how you're feeling in a way that's not passive aggressive, in a way that's direct? Can you communicate that you need help, that you need assistance here, that you are feeling extremely burdened, you need some time out, you need to rest? But definitely they want you to go ahead and make the romantic gesture, or go ahead and express yourself in some way. Don't keep it all pent up. Don't continue laboring on and feeling frustrated and stewing inside. Like, don't put all of that pressure on yourself, right? So I'm actually being guided to look at the bottom of the deck here, and we have the Two of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse here. So I may definitely be reading for a Leo or a Sag female here. It could definitely be reading for a Leo woman as well. And this person may feel lost, directionless, hopeless, like they don't have a direction. Maybe there's no goals out there. Maybe they haven't set a goal for themselves. So they feel like they have to do everything all at once, or they feel like they have to take on all these burdens and responsibilities, when that's simply just not true. This can also be someone who is in a very one-sided relationship, or a very one-sided situation. They're doing all the giving and the other person's doing all the taking. Or it can be the other way around, obviously. But with the just with the combination of cards here, you're being challenged to feel how you're feeling, but also to be able to express things clearly, to see things as they really are. And the Sun is also about that inner child, that creativity. So if it's all work and no play, especially for Leos, especially for fire signs, that's never a good thing. There needs to be a balance there. So make sure you take time to do something fun for yourself. Make sure you take time to lighten your load, delegate where possible. Certainly if you're in a relationship that feels like it's just very burdensome, all you do is work, come home, etc., go to sleep, and there's just no fun, there's just no date nights or going out, definitely express to your partner, express to your significant other, your friend, whatever, whoever it may be, that it would probably be a good idea to celebrate our small accomplishments here. Go out, have a drink, go to a movie, do something nice for yourself. But express yourself in whatever way that means to you. Don't keep it all inside, right? So that is what I'm seeing for Friday, guys. Short reading, but definitely some things to keep in mind there. I hope that you all have getting ready to have a nice weekend, and I'll be continuing these readings over the weekend. So definitely stay tuned. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you resonate, like, share, subscribe, etc. And if you'd like to book a private reading, I always forget to mention this. I do have openings available, and yes, I do private tarot readings. I am a professional tarot reader, and I do this full time, so I have lots of openings available. If you'd like to book a reading, you can find my personal details below in the description of my website and scheduling app, which is very easy to use, very user-friendly. And you can book at your convenience. So take care all, and have a wonderful Friday. Yay!